fight Vasyl Lomachenko for the IBF lightweight championship again. Well, first of all, George, you're such a thorough dude. You check this reporter when it came to people doubting you about what a great undisputed lightweight champion. George got in my DMs and checked me about that. So, but how much is being a significant underdog to Lomachenko motivating you, and what are people looking past? What do they got wrong heading into this fight, George?
I love being an underdog. I love having a big, big fight, especially here in Australia, a mega fight where the whole world is talking, the whole country is talking. But I love that underdog role, that mentality. That has lit the fire, the fuse where they're saying, nah, this is the end of Kambosos. This is going to be an easy fight for Lomachenko. Well, if they think it's an easy fight, no problem. They'll see May 12th. Lomachenko, again, yes, he's extremely talented. The ring IQ, the boxing feet, the boxing brain. But it takes a lot more than just that in a fight. Again, I got my own attributes. I got my own speed. I got my own explosive power. But I got a hell of a heart. I got the will and the motivation for whatever goes down in that fight. Now, when it comes down to it, I feel that this man, and that's with no disrespect, this man doesn't have that extra gear of will to go in this fight. I'm ready for whatever it takes. And I'm excited for a great fight. I hope that he's at his best right now, and I'm at my best right now. I've had the best camp of my life. There are no excuses, and I hope there's no excuses on his end. And victory is all that matters for me. But deep down, I'm a true warrior. I'm here for a proper fight.
So you relish the underdog role as opposed to being the star in Australia for back-to-back fights with Haney, being the big favorite against Maxie Hughes. This brings the best out of you, being the underdog.
It's the best. It's the best part for me. I've always been an underdog in my career, so this is what I thrive on. This is that mentality I have. I've had that mentality. I don't need to, be put up and you're the favorite and you're this and that. I don't need smoke blown up my ass. I am happy where I'm at. I'm low key. I'm extremely focused, and every bit of motivation I have it. I have that fire and that desire and the will ready for victory.
Two questions in one here about the fight. I know styles make fights, and Maxie Hughes was a back foot guy, trying to turn all night. Lomachenko, he comes inside. That's where he gets his best work done. I know he has the lateral movement, but ultimately he's coming forward. How much how much are you better against that kind of style as opposed to a guy trying to play keep away? And do you just have to be better than you were in the Hughes fight? Even though it's a different style, do you have to take it to another level than you did in your last fight, George?
Well, you can't even compare the use preparation and fight compared to what I have prepared for. Like now, I'm extremely motivated. The motivation, the hunger I have right now, is extreme. If you look at that was 1% compared to where I'm at right now at 110%. I'm fighting Vasyl Lomachenko at home for the lightweight championship of the world with all the eyes watching. I'm not having a tune-up fight. I'm not having a fight where I'm not really interested in. This is a fight that I'm extremely motivated and excited with. So, we're going to be better in every aspect. I've had a tremendous camp. I have a fantastic head coach, Anton Kadushin, who's one of the lead coaches for the National Olympic team of Russia. And the bread and butter of his knowledge of that style has been implemented inside me for many months. We brought the best sparring partners. I brought one of the best, sparring partners from Russia, the Lomachenko 2.0, with over 400 amateur fights. So we have made no mistakes in this fight. I cannot compare any other preparation or any other fight compared to this. The hunger is back, the motivation is back, and you mix the camp that I've had. We're in great shape and in a great victories to come.
Not even compared to the camp for Teofimo Lopez, George?
No, no, a great camp for the Teofimo Lopez, but again, we had so many stop and start dates. That was just a continuous camp and just trying to not burn out and just keep doing what we're doing. This camp has been pinpoint. This camp has been fantastic, and again, I've had great fighters around me, great amateur stars around me. I've had great aspiring professionals around me. I've had a great team, an international team, and we're just ready for victory.
Will you land your right hand against this southpaw, Lomachenko, right? Because even though he's coming in and seemingly on the outside giving guys opportunities by coming in. Sometimes fighters don't let their punches go against him anyways. Will you land that right hand in this fight against Lomachenko?
I plan to land everything, every hand plus more in this fight. I'm ready for everything. Like I said, this is do or die for both of us. So who am I not to sit here and give 110% with the preparation I have, the focus that I have, and knowing what I've done in camp. I've sparred over 200 rounds for this fight. I am ready with whatever comes, whatever he brings. I'm ready to bring the same plus more. So it won't just be one right hand; it'll be everything.
I know you don't really give a shit about what other people think outside of the ring. And every now and then you even have fun on social media with some of the people that got a lot to say. But do you want to prove something? Do you want to cement that, hey, Lopez was no, one hit wonder, and cement yourself as an elite lightweight by beating Lomachenko? Prove something in that regard.
Yeah, look, this puts the cherry on the top. But again, people say, a lot of things outside, from the side of their neck. They just blow smoke, but they don't really study someone's career. They don't sit there and see the lead up. They only remember the big fight, and then they remember, okay, well then he took a loss against a guy like Devin Haney. For me, I never really care, like you said, care what people say. And when I do come on social media or Twitter and have a little bit of a laugh and joke around, and again, you said I checked you. I checked you because I personally know you, so I felt like, okay, come on, man, let's not do that. And again, my relationship with yourself and your former team and stuff. So for me, I come and have a bit of fun on Twitter. I got a great life. I love what I do. I get to wake up in the morning and train. I get to spend time with my beautiful family and kids. I got any toy I want to buy. I got a beautiful, family, house, whatever I want. And I get to fight. That's all that matters. I love to fight. Outside of it all, outside of all the fruits of this labor, I love fighting. Like I said, if someone was outside my door right now and started, calling me out for a crack, I'd go out there, take the shirt off, and do a bare knuckle. I'm a true fighter. I'm a true warrior. So again, people can say what they want, but this puts a cherry on the top, and they'll see May 12th.
Your hand speed is slept on, I think. It helped you big time against Lopez. Are you faster than Loma? I know you don't know until
Definitely,
you get in there, but
definitely faster than Lomachenko, and I have a lot of attributes that are better than what he does. Again, I'm not disrespecting him. He's got amazing attributes as well. He's a legend of this sport. We know the legacy that he has, and we know his, positives, but we also know his negatives, and I know my positives, and I know my negatives too. And I've been working on my negatives. I've been adding more to my positives, and May 12th will be a fantastic fight, and I'm not coming into this fight with nothing less than victory. We're going to add it all together and put it on May 12th.
obviously you believe you win the fight. But what is kind of your final prediction before we see you fight? How does the fight play out? How do you win?
Just victory. Victory. We've got a great game plan. We've got many game plans. We're ready for whatever. Like I said, I brought the best sparring partners to give me every single look of Lomachenko's, and we have studied this man, inside out. We see his good things, his bad things, and again, people, and I'll say, look, Lomachenko is a legend, and again, he gets a lot of praise, but again, a lot of people don't look at the mistakes he makes and the openings that he has and the holes he has. So we've looked at everything, and victory, whatever way it goes. I'm ready for my victory in this fight.
Well, he doesn't fight going backwards.
Well, we'll see. Going backwards, going forwards, going sideways. Who knows? One of them shots might land. He might go across outside the stands. So we'll have to wait and see.
If you win this fight, George, do you give Stevenson his shot that he's been looking for in the division?
Look, my focus is Vasyl Lomachenko right now. I can't sit there and look at anyone else. I'd be a madman. I'd be stupid to be looking
Yeah.
at anyone else. Again, there's great fighters in this division. Again, we've got Gervonta Davis, Shakur Stevenson. We're going to have a new champion in the WBA, Navarrete or Baron. Great guys at 140. We got drug cheat, obviously, who's just come out now, possible drug cheat in Ryan Garcia. We've got a lot of different options everywhere. So we'll have to wait and see. But my focus, again, is Vasyl Lomachenko. And I've been obsessed. This guy is the only guy I've had on my mind for months.
What about a Tio rematch?
Yeah, it's a possibility as well. That's a possibility as well. But again, My mindset is on Lomachenko right now. I can't sit there and anyone else. My motivation and focus is on the great Lomachenko.
George, man, thanks for your time, brother. Thanks for answering for the millionth time probably already tonight about the Ryan and Devin stuff. True gentleman, true man's man. Best of luck to you and Lomachenko. May the best man win. But anything else you want to say to the boxing world, the floor is yours. Thank you, George.
No, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate the boxing world. Love me or hate me. Kambosos, true warrior. And again, Kambosos and Lomachenko, that fight, that look to give the biggest and best to the boxing fans. There's no bullshit. There's no gimmicks. It's just two guys that love to fight. So, God bless both of us, and there'll be a great victory for myself. I know it.
Thanks, George. God bless you and the family, brother. Thank you.
Cheers, man. Thank you.
Thanks, Sean.